So today I made my first ever apple bread. Yummy. And of course we've already cut into one. And what goes better with fresh out of the oven apple bread than homemade apple butter? Yum! Okay, so you guys have seen all my outside animals. I'll show you my inside. This is Louise, my first baby kitty. And Spaz. There's Spaz. Kitty, kitty, Spaz. He wants treats. He was a foster that we got about 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago. And he was 15 days old and a bottle baby. And his full name is Sir Spazington. He's jumping up there because he wants his treats. But he's a mama's boy. He's my baby. See? Told you he wanted his treats. Spaz. Hey, lovey. Alright, and next is Shadow. And yes, I have to use a spotlight because for some reason it's super dark, even with my lights on. But that's my husband's service dog. And she's a special dog. She had been hit by a car and lost her tail, broke her hip, lost a toe. And so Animal Control and the Humane Society did surgeries on her. And so they paired her up through Pets for Patriots for my husband. So he's my husband's service dog. And let's go find everybody else. Up here is Miss Sally. And that's my husband's baby girl. We fostered her and her siblings as kittens, tiny little kittens. And Mr. Dempsey, we fostered him last summer, and they said he was aggressive and couldn't be adopted. And the only thing we've ever found that he was aggressive to is water. He absolutely loves water. So much so that he had pulled a pipe out of the ground when we turned the water off last summer. So, and then Olivia! Piggy, piggy, piggy! Olivia, where are you? Olivia! Where's Olivia?
Oink, 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 oink.
Oh, see? Hubby talks. Hubby talks and she comes running. Where are you? Okay, Mark, she's right there. But you can't see her very well. Try turning on some other lights. See if you can see her. There she is. There's Olivia. Alright, and then down the hall we have little Bear. Hey, baby girl. We got her about 1.5 years ago on my birthday in December. We had Bear and one of her brothers, Sonic. There was a whole litter of them, but we only took 2. They were only a day or 2 old. Eyes were still closed. So we had to bottle feed them. So we kept her. Can you tell that we don't need to foster any more animals because we seem to adopt every one of them? And then, where is he? There's Mr. Steve. This is our oldest son's bearded dragon. This is Steve. Excuse me. And that's, oh, focus, there we go. He's a pretty cool guy. He's got a cool tank. His new hammock. Let's see if we can zoom in on him some for you, so you can see how cool he is. Oh, it's not going to focus now. Hey, Steve. Let's see if I can open the top. There you go. Steve. Hey, buddy. You're a pretty boy. Yes, you are. Alright. Close him up. And then go in our youngest son's room. And in here, Garfield. This is his baby. That's Garfield. And little Tigger Wigger. Hey, Tigger.
He's calling again.
He always likes to purr. So, those are our inside babies. Now, let's take you outside and show you what I did today. 1 second, let me get my shoes on. We just had a 5-minute rainstorm. Of course, it didn't rain all day long until one of the boys went outside to feed animals for dinner. Oh, and you just got fogged up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that's better. So, I transplanted the beans, the wax beans, into these 2 pools. And Home on the Sticks, I'll link his channel down below, had recommended that I do a tepee trellis, because I was going to get out here with some wood and build a big old trellis, and he recommended the tepee, which was a lot easier. So thank you for that recommendation. And there's twine. I don't think you can see it because of the netting on there. But yeah, there you go. Oh, you're fogging up again. 1 second. Okay. Gotta love going from a cold house outside to the humidity. It fogs up. But anyway, you can see the twine that I put all the way down it so that the beans can climb it when they get bigger. And then I put the bird netting on them. So both of those are done. So when the tomatoes get a little bit bigger, I thought about putting them in cat litter containers. Since we have 5 cats, we have a ton of empty cat litter containers. So I figured I'd put 1 or 2 of the little sprouts in those and put the supports in for them. So that should work. And you're getting fogged up again. Lovely. Okay. Cleaned off for the 3rd time. But, so yeah, I'm done planting for now. I'm out of pools. And I might go to Walmart. I heard they're now selling food grade buckets pretty cheap back in the paint department. So I might get some of those 5-gallon buckets and plant like carrots and stuff like that. I'll have to see what all I can grow this time of year in Florida. And because see, I have all this room still up here for buckets and all that. So yep, and that's all my babies back there. Tomorrow we are going to a farm swap, and we'll be taking the 5 little pigs that we have back there. We'll be taking them and 2 of the rabbits. I think I'm done with rabbits because it's just too hot here in Florida for them to be outside. So until I can get a small shed that I can put fans or a window AC unit or something in to keep them cool, I think I'm going to be done with them for now because it's just too hot for them. But we're going to keep 1 of them and just try and sell the other 2. So I think tomorrow I'll take you along with us to the farm swap. It'll be interesting. I'm going to sell, like I said, the pigs, the rabbits, and some of my homemade jams and jellies that I've made and canned the past week. So, I want to thank y'all for coming out. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.